CEC and EC appointment bill has been moved in Rajya Sabha by the government. There are people who are criticizing this. There are few who are in favor of this. We have to talk more on this. Former CEC, S.Y. Quraishi. Quraishi sir, this bill which has been moved by BJP government in Rajya Sabha today, they are talking highly about this bill, that how it is going to change the course of the election commission and the people who will be associating with this in coming few years. How do you see this?
Well, I think it is a mixed bag. There are several positive features and there are certain issues. So, and we have to look at both of them. First, the Supreme Court had directed in the Constitution bench that an act had to be passed which has been pending for 70 years to decide what will be the procedure of appointment and other things related to it. Until then, they said as an interim arrangement, there will be a collegium consisting of PM, Leader of Opposition and the Chief Justice of India, till the bill comes. Now, in compliance of the order, the bill has come. Now, of course, the media is going to town saying that Chief Justice has been removed, Chief Justice has been removed. Chief Justice had not said that he has to be there. That was an interim arrangement. Now, the bill could have come without a collegium altogether also. So, but it's good that there is a collegium. But at the same time, this collegium is in a way quite a token gesture, because Prime Minister and his nominee minister on one side and Leader of Opposition on the other, majority judgment will always be known. So Leader of Opposition will be made totally redundant. There is a solution to it according to me. Let the Act say that the selection will be unanimous, which is possible, because there is another good thing which has happened in the bill, that committee, the shortlisting committee, headed by the Cabinet Secretary with two other secretaries, has been constituted, who will shortlist 5 names from eligible persons. Now, obviously, all those 5 names will be acceptable to the government, because they are all from Government of India, and Cabinet Secretary will make sure that he doesn't throw a surprise on the PM and brings in somebody.
But you can't expect that from Cabinet Secretary, of course. Government.
Correct, because after all it's a government committee, and government committee will make sure that the 5 people are acceptable people. Second good thing, that so far there was no eligibility condition and qualification for ECs and CEC. There could have been anybody from the street. But the fact that for the last 70 years only civil servants have been appointed, that's a good thing, and civil servants have brought glory to this institution, because civil servants deal with the election, conduct elections all their life. So they have that experience, which many countries where judges are the election commissioners, they don't know anything about election management. They may be great in their knowledge of law. We have several countries, because I go all over the world, so I know that. So the good thing that catchment area has been decided. From there, 5 people will be selected. They will surely be acceptable. All of them will be acceptable to the Prime Minister. And if LOP puts his finger on any of them, that should be all right. Pick up any. And then the opposition or anybody will have no occasion, no opportunity to criticize the appointment. Now, being a member of the selection committee, later on, even if the CEC and the commission doesn't conduct itself very well, at least there will be no moral or authority left with the opposition to criticize because they are party to the selection process. So this is one thing. And one thing which has happened, which is a very good thing again, that we have been demanding that the 2 election commissioners also should have protection from removal, as the CEC has been provided by the Constitution. Now, this was an anomaly which had been continuing since 1993, when it became a multi-member commission. So the bill provides for equality, that all 3 are protected now, which is a great thing. But finally, one negative thing is that the election commission is being downgraded. The 1993 bill says that they will be in the rank of Supreme Court judge. Now they have been downgraded to the rank of cabinet secretary. Now cabinet secretary's salary and Supreme Court judge's salary is the same. In terms of salary, no problem. But status and in warrant of precedent, public perception. So that downgradation, I don't know whether it has crept in by mistake or it is intentional. That needs to be reconsidered.
But as far as status is concerned, individual status, that is different. But if we talk about the status of the body, EC, how would that be impacted? Because some legal experts are saying that globally it will downgrade the status of the entire election body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That the downgradation will have a negative perception not only within the country but outside also. Please consider that Election Commission of India has a global respect. And we had set up about 10 years ago in my time an institute called India International Institute of Democracy and Election Management. In 10 years, 110 countries have trained from us. And not a student but the top management of the election body, including Chief Election Commissioner and commissioners. Now, we have become a wish guru. And that wish guru is being downgraded. So, senselessly, for no good reason. Do they want to teach the election commission a lesson by showing them their place? What is the purpose? I personally feel that this has crept in mistakenly by there's an oversight, and it should be corrected.
And how do you see the claims being made by the opposition parties where they are saying that the entire election commission's setup will be hijacked by the government? Because if you have CGI or an opposition leader part of the panel, as it was in fact ruled by the Supreme Court, then it was different. But now when you have the entire machinery of this government, you will have cabinet secretary and all other officials who are working under the government of the day. And then you have LOP and a minister chosen by the Prime Minister and Prime Minister himself. Then they are saying that it's hijacking of the entire election commission body.
No. I think that's an exaggeration. Currently, what is the position? The government of the day appoint the election commission and the CEC entirely. So shall we say that it has been hijacked? Now there is a slight improvement that there will be a collegium. But collegium has this basic weakness which I have pointed out. So that needs to be strengthened. And unanimous decision will take care of all that, and this is a 30-second decision for the Prime Minister to take.
Thank you so much. That was former CEC talking to CNN News 18 with camera person Nakul, Arun Dhanta in Delhi.